Got it. Thank you.
Anyone else? Just looking at the chat. Oh, you have Susie takes the email. Oh, Chrissy, did you want to send that link to the survey?
Oh, yes, I do. Give me one moment. Please hold.
Sarah and Chrissy, did you want to ask them what their takeaways were for today?
Yeah. Miriam, are you still here? I'm going to pick on you.
Miriam had to go to physical therapy.
Okay. That's fair. You can pick on someone, Becky. Or anyone want to be a brave volunteer? What are your 2 takeaways?
Yeah, or type them in chat. What were your takeaways?
Or type in chat.
Yeah. What's this going to look like at work tomorrow or Monday? What you learned today.
What might you do differently?
What are you going to do differently at work tomorrow or Monday or next week based on what you learned today? Type that in chat or open up your mic and share.
So Shannon said, don't make assumptions or generalize. Absolutely. And it's where, I think having the information, about cultural differences that Chrissy shared is, important, knowing about some of the, differences with holidays we talked about, but not just making flat out assumptions. Absolutely. Allison said, talk to the patient, not the video interpreter. And that's so hard because you want to look at the person who's speaking, but realize that, the family is the one that we want to be having that relationship with and making eye contact. Use Spanish songs and rhymes with families. Absolutely. And you have that resource. Adapting therapy is really difficult. It is. And it's a process. It really is a process. And I think just, like that Maya Angelou quote that I keep saying, do your best until you know better. Once you know better, do better. And there is so much that I didn't know. And I mean, it was a year ago that I started doing the music that was culturally relevant. Before that, I thought I was, being really culturally sensitive by having, the baby beats, but using Spanish words until I was like, you know what, that's not enough. So, we all continue to grow. I don't know it all and I never will know it all. And I think, we learn from each other. And so just taking what you learned today and trying to apply it to the best of your ability. But really families are just so receptive to us making an effort. And I found that, if I try a family, starts singing a song and, I ask them what the name is and I write it down. I learned that song. The family is so appreciative, really feels like I care and am invested. And so just asking families questions and genuinely wanting to get to know them. Let me see. Both languages important and learn about the parents' wishes. Got a lot going on here.
I'm gonna link it here in the chat. If you haven't taken this survey, I don't know how it's been distributed to a lot of people. I just think that's it's very, please, I encourage you to take it. And even if it's really just for people, it's for students. It could be for SLP students, SLP assistants or SLPs, audiology students, audiology assistants, and audiology professionals, audiologists. Sorry, I forgot my own profession. And you just have had to have experience working with some nature of bilingualism. Doesn't have to be that you see them frequently, but you've had some experience. I'm going to link it here, but I'm also going to share my screen for the QR code, which I think is easier to just grab a picture and go. So let me just share my screen really quick. There she is.
And I saw Ramona said that creating a family language plan or policy, and especially that, that she's seen kids lose their Spanish as they get older. And I think that's a really good point. We talked a lot about for younger kids and how, the minority language at home might be sort of the default policy because the family is, obviously going to speak Spanish at home. But that's a very good point, Ramona, that, when those kids get older, siblings, they're learning English at school and they're often speaking English to each other. And I've seen myself that, where older siblings even who have normal hearing can't, I speak Spanish better than they do. And, they're should be native speakers. And, where sometimes we really do have to say, okay, we're going to have a strict policy at home, the parents don't want their children to lose Spanish, but they also have never really thought of, enforcing that we need to speak Spanish at home. And so I think that's important for older kids as well. Good point. Ray said, were discussions with families about home life and factors that are important to them, timelines, expectations of their child. Great. Yeah, Kaya said, we've been wanting to incorporate more music and songs into therapy, but families haven't known or volunteered many. And that's where it's almost sort of like that, the way the MacArthur Bates was designed, where if you simply ask families, okay, list your child's vocabulary, they're going to have trouble, recalling things and having, something just come to mind, versus if they're given a list of vocabulary, much more likely to say, oh yes, he says this, oh yes, says that. So same thing with songs and rhymes. I found if I just flat out ask families, okay, what songs and rhymes do you sing? Sometimes they can name a couple, but if I give families a list and you have not only the lyrics handout, but also the list, families are much more able to be, oh yes, I remember this song, I remember that song, and, and just start singing too. And those are all actual songs. So there's, talked with Becky, you're going to upload the videos. So there is more than you saw in the intervention session, but it doesn't have every song recorded, because I think there's like 50 songs, but those are all actual songs. So you can find them on YouTube. And I often will sing them a little slower than they might be on YouTube, but you have the lyrics and you can find the song on YouTube to learn yourself, learn, with the family if it's a song that maybe they don't know, but all are written originally in Spanish. So, they're not translations, so they are available on YouTube. All right, guys, I think everyone's a little wiped.
I just wanted to tell you that I will mail out the SurveyMonkey link for your course evaluation. That's the key to get your CEUs sometime tomorrow. You won't have it tonight. Please don't do it on your telephone or it won't work. Use a laptop or your iPad. And then the recorded version, I know some of you watched half live and half recorded. That will be available at earliest November 1. We have some editing to do and then post it on our Cook Children's YouTube channel. So I will send you information about that. And I'm seeing a lot of yawns, and I'm so appreciative of everyone's time today. I think everybody needs to clap virtually for Chrissy and Sarah. They did an amazing job, and I'm thrilled that they were here virtually. I told them I was really sad that they weren't here in person like we planned, so that I could take them to dinner and cocktails afterwards. And we had a plan with UT Dallas Collier Center to host a parent workshop in Spanish only with Melissa Sweeney's group, and that we couldn't do on Zoom. So we hope that we'll be able to do that in person in the future if the world of COVID would go away and stay away. But I'm very grateful to all of you for sticking out the day, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.